17.5 lock timing C-main event here on our Saturday race program at Hobby Action Raceway. Roll them out, check them in. Need my marshals on the track, please. I need all my four-wheel drive drivers on the track to corner marshal, please. Theobald on the pole. Turkelson in the 2, Marquez in the 3, Knowlton in the 4.
John Marquez.
Coleman in the 5, Bayed on the 6.
Theobald.
Do not stop on the straightaway. Do not stop on the straightaway.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And no more laps. No more laps. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Carlos, over by Scott, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, top 2 going to find their way into that B-main event. Up next will be our Novice A-main event. Drivers ready, marshals ready.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
And we are locked in, loaded. Bayet going to throw it down cold. Trying to find his way up into that B-main event. Looks like Theobald going to lead us out. Turkelson in the 2. Knowlton in the 3. What? This is my first candy bar. Granola bar. Are you concerned about my calories? I appreciate that. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. Uh-huh. Theobald on top. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Turkelson, Knowlton, and Coleman all going at it. With Marquez and Bayet waiting to pick up some pieces. Theobald putting it upside down. Turkelson and Knowlton. Starting to gain up. Knowlton gets it wrong off the back triple. Marquez gets it wrong off the back triple. Bayet pops up into the top 4. Theobald leading out. Turkelson in the 2, Knowlton in the 3. First, second, and third. Working their way through the back double, triple section they go. 140 in, 320 to go. Race number 2, Novice A-main event. Novice A-main event, you will be up next. Top 2 going to find their way into that B-main event. Top 2 going to find their way into that B-main event. Watch come out front straightaway. Watch coming front straightaway. Front straightaway is clear. Watch coming through the back triple section. It is clear. Out front is still going to be Shane Theobald on top. Turkelson in the 2. Coleman, Marquez, and Knowlton all going at it for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 230 in, 230 to go. Theobald getting it wrong. Turkelson looking to the inside. Race number 2, Novice A-main event. You will be up next. Novice A-main event. You will be up next. Let's keep it clean, kids. I will need 3 volunteer marshals at least to help me out after race number 2. At least 3 volunteer marshals to help me out after race number 2. Out front is going to be Turkelson and Theobald. 245 in, 215 to go. Coleman in a 3. Marquez and Knowlton going to round out my top 4, top 5. Coleman putting it upside down.
2 minutes left.
Drivers got 3 in. That was Turkelson putting it upside down. Here comes Coleman now. Coleman finding his way up into the top 2. Turkelson into 3. Theobald trying to keep it rubber side down. Watch the back triple, guys. Watch back triple. Coleman get it upside down. Now Turkelson going to breathe a sigh of relief. Coleman into 3. Coleman puts it upside down. Here comes Knowlton. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 2. Novice A-main event, you will be up next. Novice A-main event, you will be up next. Four minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. It's going to be Shane Theobald on top. Turkelson in the 2, Coleman in the 3.
1 minute left.
Marquez in the 4, Knowlton in the 5. With under 45 to go, drivers under 45, Theobald and Turkelson looking to punch their cards into that B-main event. That'll be race number 3. Theobald leading out, Turkelson in the 2. Watch coming on front straightaway, watch coming on front straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Cody. With less than 30 drivers, less than 30, less than 30. Less than 15. Theobald on top, Turkelson in the 2, Knowlton in the 3. Knowlton should get by for one more. Everybody else will be questionable. And that'll be time. Finish lap.
John
You
Marquez
are
done.
on. Marquez, you are done.
Coleman
Marquez, you are done. Coleman, you are done. Waiting on Theobald,
Kendrick Kelson
Turkelson,
done.
and Knowlton. Turkelson, you are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. And I do need all 6 of these marshals back on the track. Corner marshal, please. And that
Christopher
is a
Dalton
race.
done.
I'll stop. I'll
Shane
stop.
Theobald done.
Marshals, go
The race
grab
is
those
completed.
blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Theobald and Turkelson, you are finding your way into that B-main event. That'll be race number 3. All right, drivers from race number 1, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 1, need you guys back on the track, please. Carlos, where did you start? Right there, goes to the next orange cone. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. All right, Novice A-main, you guys can go and roll them out, check them in. Blowers down, blowers down, blowers down. Qualifying on the pole will be Will Sarkeesian. In the 2 spot will be Davis Theobald. In the 3 will be Mark Zinn, and on the pole will be, or on the 4th spot will be Mark Rowan. Sarkeesian on the pole, Theobald in 2, Zinn on the 3, Rowan on the 4.
Davis Theobald.
All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. This is our Novice A-main event. Again,
1 minute to the
I
start
will
of the
need
race.
about 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 3. About 3 to 4 volunteer marshals. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps. Straightaway is closed.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
When I say no more laps, that means no more laps, guys.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Will Sarkeesian.
Can everybody give me a head
15 seconds
nod
to the
when
start of the
you
race.
hear me? If I say no more laps, that means no more laps, correct? Novice drivers, up on the driver's stand.
Less
Give me a
than
head
5.
nod so you understand what I'm saying, please. Mr. Theobald, give me a head nod. Thank you. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. That was not the tone. on the sound of the tone. All right, we are off and running with our Novice A-main event. Rowan making his way into the early lead. Let's keep it clean. Nope. Got to stop. Marshall out front. Marshall out front, please. Thank you, John. Thank you, Ken. Race number 3, my 17.5 lock timing B-main event. You will be up next. 17.5 lock B-main. You will be up next. Sarkeesian leading out. Theobald in the 2. Looks like Zinn and Rowan going at it for 3rd and 4th. Race number 3. 17.5 lock timing B-main event coming up at you next. Watch off in the straightaway. Watch off in the straightaway. And the straightaway is clear. Out front is going to be Will Sarkeesian. Davis Theobald in the 2. Zinn in the 3. Looks like Rowan in the 4. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Out front is clear. Out front early on is going to be Will Sarkeesian in that 2 spot. Davis Theobald in the 3 will be Zinn. In the 4 is going to be Mark Rowan. Watch on the back triple section, guys. Watch on the back triple. Again, I'll need these 4 drivers. And I will need at least 3 volunteer marshals. 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with the next race. Out front is going to be Will Sarkeesian. Davis Theobald in that 2 spot. Zinn in the 3. Rowan in the 4. .230 in, 2:30 to go. Rolling with our Novice A-main event. Sarkeesian leading out. Down that front straightaway he goes. Theobald in the 2, off the end of straightaway. In that 3 is going to be Zinn. That'll be your closest battle for 3rd and 4th between Zinn and Rowan.
Two minutes left.
3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Race number 3, 17.5 lock timing B-main event coming up at you next. 75 lock B-main coming up at you next. Still going to be Sarkeesian on top. Theobald in that 2. Zinn in the 3. Willie! Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Rowan and Zinn going at it for 3rd and 4th. Rowan put it upside down. Sarkeesian leading out. Keep it clean. Keep it clean, Will. Theobald in the 2. Zinn in the 3. Race number 3. That is going to be my 17.5 lock B-main event. You will be up next. We'll give Mr. Theobald and Mr. Turkelson a couple extra seconds. Turn their cars on after they're done blowing. 4:15 in, 45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. With under 40 drivers, again, I will need 3 to 4 volunteer marshals, at least 4 volunteer marshals after this race to help me out with the next one. With under 25 to go, under 25 to go. Rowan and Zinn still going at it for 3rd and 4th with under 20. Sarkeesian on top. Theobald in the 2. With less than 15, less than 10 drivers, less than 10. This should be everyone's final lap. Less than 5, less than 5. Rowan and Zen may make it around. Rowan going to get by. Nope,
Mark
going
Rowan
to
done.
chop it the line. Mark Rowan, you are done. Will Sarkeesian,
Will
you are
Sarkeesian
done. Mr. Zen, you
Mark
are
Zinn
done.
done.
Waiting on Davis. Waiting on one. Waiting on one. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. Blow off your areas. Taking the win, Will Sarkeesian in that 2 spot. Davis Theobald. Rowan in the 3.
Davis
Zen in the
Theobald done.
4.
The race is completed.
Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. And race number 3. 17-5 locked B-main event coming about you next. I do need 3 volunteer marshals to help me out this next race. 3 volunteer marshals at least to help me out with the next race, please.
John Young. Rich Joanart.
Once again, marshals that are on the track, you guys were the marshals on that last track. You guys know the gig. You're going to take the blowers. You're going to blow from one orange cone in the direction of the race line to the next orange cone. So I'm not quite sure why there's still confusion at this, but there seems to be some conjunction malfunction, not on your end. Yeah.
Ken Bird.
Thank you, Nick. And again, I need 3 volunteer marshals, please. I need 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with this next race. You guys can roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. I got Will over there. I got Davis here, Mark here.
Brad Crone.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Aaron.
Tyler Jones.
Again, I need
45 seconds to the start of
2
the race.
volunteer marshals. I need 2 volunteer marshals at least. Thank you, Leia. Thank you, Alex.
Ryan Harrell.
Qualifying order in the 10 spot, Ken Turkelson. In the 9, Shane Theobald. In the 8, Tyler Jones.
Kendrick Kelson.
In the 7, Todd Farnham.
Shane
In the
Theobald.
6, Ken
30
Burns.
seconds to the start of the race.
In the 5, Andrew Bryant. In the 4, Ryan
Todd
Harrell.
Farnham.
In the 3, John Young. In the 2, Brad Crone. And on the pole will be Rich Chenard. Straight away is closed. No more laps.
15
Marshals,
seconds to the
your
start of the
spots,
race.
please. Line up the cars. Race number 4,
Less than 5.
Stadium Truck A-main coming up at you next. Remember, we're going to take the top 2 into that A-main. Top 2 into that A-main event. That'll be an 11-car A-main event. So we took 9 into the A. We're going to bump 2 to make it 11. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the town. And we're off and running. Chenard going to lead us out. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. It is clear. Chenard leading us out. Crone in the 2. Young in the 3. Looks like Jones in the 4. Watch the back triple. It is clear. Tyler going for the wrong line. Chenard leading out. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Chenard leading out. Harrell in the 2. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Now it's going to be Crone in the 2. Harrell dropping it back to the 3 with Young right there as well. Harrell going wide. Watch on the back double. Watch on the back double. Watch on the back triple. Clear. Thank you, Leia. Out front, running the clean air. Rich Chenard. Crone in the 2. And it looks to be Farnham in the 3. Theobald, Turkelson, Young, Jones. Race number 4. Keep it clean in the center, guys. Keep it clean in the center. Marshall lead in the center. Marshall in the center, please. Race 3 on track. Now Crone and Harrell going at it for second and third. Coming up on Burt, you'll have second and third work with you. Please hold your line. Leader off the end of straightaway, working up on Young right now. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. .215 in, 2:45 to go. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Chenard leading out. Crone in the 2, Harrell in the 3. That'll be your battle right now. Crone, front side double. Harrell, front side double. Down the straightaway they go. Separated by about 3/4 of a straightaway. Meanwhile, Chenard threading his way through some back markers through the drop down. Coming up on Turkelson. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, Davis. Appreciate that. Harrell and Farnham now going at it for third and fourth. That'll be leader working there. Ken, please hold your line.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 in, 2 to go. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. Thank you, Aaron. This can be Chenard, Crone, Harrell, Farnham, Turkelson, Young, Theobald, Jones, Burt. Four minutes in, 1 to go. Rich Chenard leading out. Brad Crone in the 2. Ryan Harrell in that 3 spot. Leader right now. Working his way up the hill. Brad Crone in the 2. He's working his way on the backside double coming up on Tyler. You'll have the leader second working with you. Please hold your line. With 45 seconds to go, drivers, 45 seconds to go. Chenard leading out. Crone in the 2. Trying to punch their dance card into that A-main event. Now Crone and Harrell off the end of the straightaway. Harrell dives to the inside on Crone. So now Harrell putting on the afterburners. Going to find his way in that top 2 final transfer spot. Watch going up the hill. Watch going up the hill. It is clear with Farnham in the 3 spot now. Nope. With less than 10, drivers, less than 10. Less than 5. This should be everyone's final lap. That will be time. Finish lap, you are on.
John Young done.
John Young, you are done. Waiting on everyone else. Harrell, you are done. Punching
Ryan
your
Harrell
card
done.
into the A, you are
Shane
done.
Theobald done.
Theobald, you're
Tyler
done.
Jones
Tyler
done.
Jones, you're done.
Todd
Farnham,
Farnham
you're
done.
done.
Kendrick
Theobald,
Kelsey done.
Turkelson,
Brad Crone done.
Crone. Waiting on Chenard and Burt. Chenard
Rich Joe
and Burt. That is our race. I'll
Ken
stop.
Burt done.
Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 4, Stadium Truck A-main, coming up at you next.
The race is completed.
Chenard and Harrell, you are bumped into that A-main. Chenard and Harrell, you're bumped into the A-main. That will be race number 6. Race number 4, drivers from race number 3. I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Race number 4, roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 9 spot, Will Davia. In the 8, Andrew Bryant. In the 7, Greg Clark. In the 6, Riley Clark. In the 5, John Young. In the 4, Nick Bayette. In the 3, Boomer Wheeler. In the 2, Kyle Mack. And on the pole will be Kyle Ash. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And And with that being said, no more laps. No more laps. No more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. No more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. Race number 5. 21.5 lock timing coming up at you next. 21.5 lock timing A-main coming up at you next.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Stadium truck A-main. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Coming at you at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running with our 13.5 A-main event stadium truck coming at you. Right out front early on, Kyle Ash on top. Kyle Mack in the 2. Young, Wheeler, Bayette, Riley Clark, Greg Clark. Bayette getting it wrong on the back dribble. Let's keep it clean, keep it clean. Young getting it wrong on the back dribble. Crone right there to get him. Race number 4 on track. Race number 5 coming up at you next. That'll be my 21.5 lock timing A-main event. Young leading out Clark, leading out Clark. Davia and Bayette going to round out my field right now. Kyle Ash on top and motivating. If someone is missing a phone, there are 2, count them, 2 cell phones in the first stall in the bathroom. Not quite sure what you guys are doing in there, but there are 2 cell phones in the first stall. So maybe you're airdropping photos to one another, or I'm not quite sure. But if you're missing a cell phone, chances are it's in the first stall in the men's bathroom. 2 of them. Good talk. 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Kyle Ash leading out. Kyle Mack in the 2. Boomer Wheeler in the 3. Now the funnier part is who's going to go in and claim those phones? With 2 minutes in, 3 to go. It is Kyle Ash leading out. Kyle Mack in that 2 spot. Boomer Wheeler in the 3. There's Wheeler up the hill, down the hill. Rocking the all black. John Young in the 4. Bayette in the 5. Right now, Kyle Ash on top, working his way down the front straightaway. White into the yellow and blue. Off the end of straightaway. Through the roller. Backside double, entering into the triple section. Race number 5. 21.5 lock timing, A-main event. You will be up next. 21.5 locked, A-main. You will be up next. Watch coming front straightaway. Watch coming front straightaway. Front straightaway is clear.
2
Yeah,
minutes
it's going to
left.
be Kyle Ash leading out. John Young in the 2. Boomer Wheeler in the 3. Mack in the 4. Leading us out right now, still going to be Kyle Ash in that 2 spot. Shows Boomer Wheeler. Now John Young up into the 2. Bayette in the 3. Clark in the 4. Wheeler off the track. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Wah, wah. A little tip from Uncle Earl. You always want to have all your screws in place.
1 minute left.
Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 in, 1 to go. Race number 5. 21.5 lock timing coming up at you next. It's going to be Kyle Ash on top. John Young in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Kyle Mack in the 4. It looks like Kyle Mack is not counting like he should be. Kyle Ash on top. Kyle Mack in that 2. John Young in the 3. Young in the 3. Bayette in the 4. Clark, Davia with less than 5. Less than 2. And that is going to be Yowza. Time. Finish the lap. You are on. That truck is broken.
Kyle McHenry done.
Kyle Mack, you are done. Kyle Mack, you are done. Waiting on everyone else. Nick Bayette, you are done. Riley Clark, you are done.
John
Young, you are done. Kyle Ash, you are done.
Greg Clark done.
And that is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 5. Mr. Theobald, blower, please.
The race is completed.
Race number 5, 21.5 lock timing. You will be up next. 21.5 lock timing. You will be up next. Drivers from race number 4, I need you guys all out back on the track, please. All right. Get our blowers down. Marshals to your spots, please. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 9 spot, Colin Buse. In the 8, Will Davia. In the 7, Dave Rosen. In the 6, Riley Clark. In the 5, Phil Rowan. In the 4, Shane Theobald. In the 3, Mark Coleman. In the 2, Zachary Buse. And on the pole will be Mike Caller. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Mike Caller. Zachary Buse. Will Davila. Mark Coleman.
And no more laps. Marshals to your spots, please. Nick, let's have you float over here next to Kyle. Kyle, at the end of the race, if you'll grab the blower and blow off that corner for me, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, you're right there, please. Yeah, because I don't have anybody there,
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No, I don't. All right, cool. I need 1 volunteer marshal off the end of the triple with Boomer. I need 1 volunteer marshal off the end of the triple with Boomer, please. 1 volunteer marshal off the end of the triple. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. All right, 21.5 lock timing A-main event. If I can get everyone's attention, this is a 7-minute main. So that means what? We're going to get through the first couple turns without getting into anyone. Can I get a head nod out of everybody on that one? Yes, because this is a 7-minute main.
15 seconds.
I will not be calling a restart. So if you all wad up in the first turn, sucks to be you. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Man, I should announce that more often. That's the cleanest start I've ever had out of 21.5. All right, we're rolling with our 21.5 lock timing A-main event. Up next will be our 17.5 lock timing A-main event. Same rules apply for those kids. So again, thank you so much for everyone coming on out today. Hopefully you're all having a fun time with our Saturday race program. Here at Hobby Action Raceway, we try to make it fun. We try to make it competitive. Well, definitely try to have some fun with it. But we also want to make sure that you guys are staying on top of your game. So leading us out early on, Mike Caller on top. Mark Coleman and Caller going at it off the end of the roller double. Back double. Entering into the triple section. Zachary Buse into 3. Looks like Coleman put it upside down. Here comes Buse. Going to challenge out for that top 3 now into the 2. So it is Caller, Coleman, and Buse. Coleman getting it wrong off the bottom. Buse getting it wrong off the floater double. Ash right there. Going to marshal out front, please. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Race number 6, 17.5 lock timing A-main. That'll be an 11-car dance. You will be up next. So we are rolling with race number 5. This is our 21.5 lock timing fixed final drive ratio, fixed gear ratio on the cars. So it is going to be Caller on top, Coleman in the 2, Buse in the 3. Looks like Theobald in the 4th, Rosen in the 5. With 2 in, 5 to go. You got Caller leading out, 19 in Marshall in the center, please. Look at Wheeler go. Poetry in motion. Caller on top. Will, that'll be second. Work with you next. Please hold your line. You'll have third coming up on you next. So second and third, up the hill, down the hill they go. That'll be the all-orange of Coleman, hunted down by the all-purple of Buse. Meanwhile, Mike Caller, orange into the silver, through the back double. Roller triple, he goes. Watching the back triple, it is clear. Caller leading out. Buse now into the 2, Coleman into 3. Rowan in the 4, Clark, Theobald, Rosen, Devia, and Buse. Right on my top 9, watch the back triple, back triple is clear. Leading out, still going to be Mike Caller on top. Watch in the straightaway, watch coming front straightaway, it is clear. Watch back double triple, thank you, Kyle. Mike Caller leading out. Zachary Buse in the 2, Riley Clark in the red. Down the front straightaway in the 3. Watch coming front straightaway, It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Clark. Zachary Buse in that 2 spot. Gets it wrong over that floater double. Coming by the start-finish line right about meow. Out on a Saturday afternoon cruise, going to be Mike Caller working his way up the hill, down the hill. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate that. Through the drop down, roller, front side double, down the front straightaway. Mike Caller leading out. Zachary Buse in the 2. Watch back double, back double is clear. You got 4 in, 3 to go. 4 minutes in, 3 to go. It's going to be Caller on top. Buse in the 2. Coleman in the 3. Rowan in the 4. Watch in the back triple, watch the back triple. Back triple is clear. Drivers, you got 4:30 in, 2:30 to go. Caller leading out, Zachary Buse in the 2. Watch it out front, Coleman getting it wrong on the back triple. Caller, Buse, Coleman, Rowan, Clark, Rosen, Theobald, Devia, and Buse. Going to be my top 9. Right now, your leader up the hill, down the hill, working his way over the roller. Front side double, making the left-hander coming down the front straightaway. That is Mike Caller on top. Zachary Buse, 9.1 seconds back. Coleman, another 5.8 back on that. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch the back triple. Back triple is clear. Thank you, Boomer. Thank you, John. So Caller still on top. Zachary Buse in the 2. Now down to 8.2. Going to be the gap between Caller and Buse. Buse working his way on the front straightaway. Caller off the end of the straightaway coming up on Theobald. You'll have leader working with you. Please hold your line with a minute 30 to go, drivers. A minute 30 to go. Race number 6, 17.5 lock timing. A-main event, you're going to be up next. 75 lock timing A-main, you're going to be up next. It is Mike Caller on top. Watch back triple. Thank you, Boomer. It's Caller, Buse, Coleman, Rowan. Watch off the back triple. Clear. Thank you, Boomer. With 6 minutes in, 1 to go. 7-minute main events coming at you. Watch coming on the front straightaway. It is clear. Caller leading out. Buse in the 2. Coleman in the 3. Rowan in the 4, Clark in the 5, Rosen, Theobald, Davia. With 45 seconds to go, drivers, 45 seconds to go. Starting to wind it down. Keep them rolling, drivers, keep them rolling. Less than 30, drivers, less than 30. Watch coming on front straightaway, watch coming on front straightaway. It is clear. Caller on top, Views in the 2 with 25 seconds to go. Coleman in the 3, watch it out front, watch in the straightaway, watch in the straightaway. Thank you, Paul. With less than 10, drivers, less than 10, less than 10. Starting to wind this one down, keep them rolling. That is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Clark, you are done. Theobald, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers and blowing off your areas.
Mark Coleman done.
Caller, you're done. Caller losing it out on the last lap to Buse.
Colin Buse done.
So Zachary Buse going to take the win. Caller in the 2. That is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Marshals, grab those blowers. Race number 6. 17.5 locked. A-main event coming up at you next. 75 locked. A-main coming up at you next. Drivers from race number 5. Turn them off. Put them down. I need you all out on the track to marshal, please. Don't have anybody going back-to-back on that, I don't believe. Nope. So I should have all my marshals out on the track, please. All right, drivers from race number 5, I need you guys on the track. Drivers from race number 5, I need you guys on the track, please. Drivers from race 5, I need you guys on the track. And we'll let Kyle get up on the driver's stand. And remember, drivers, Kyle is your top qualifier, so he gets to pick his spot wherever he would like to stand. So if he gives you a tap on the shoulder, slide to the left, slide to the right. It's Mack, Henry, Cornwell, Lastra, Burt, Billowis, Lake, Weir, Anderson, Chenard, and Harrell. And it looks like we are good. Let's go and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Watch the back triple, watch the back triple.
Black Stallion. Jacindy Alaas. John Henry III. Kevin Cornwell. Kyle McHenry. Garrett Lastra. Colin Lake. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
And with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. We're going to get our cars lined up, no more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. Marshall coming in front straightaway.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. So, 17.5 lock timing.
15 seconds
just as I announced with our 21.5 lock timing. This is a 7-minute main. None whatsoever.
Less than 5.
Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Sound of the tone. Marshal out front, please. Marshal out front. Marshal out front. And we are good and cleared. Let's keep it clean out front, guys. Sort of. Accident avoidance 101. We're rolling with our 17.5 lock timing A-main event. 11-car field. Everybody rocking and rolling, ripping and gripping. Plenty of time. 7-minute main event, guys. So keep it clean. Have a little fun. We're not even a minute into it. Watch it in the center. 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 Not the place to wreck. All right, we are rolling with race number 6. It's going to be Garrett Laster leading out. Cornwell in the 2. Kyle Mack in the 3. Burt, Chenard, Weir, Henry, Anderson, Billowis. Somebody else, and somebody else. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. Watch it on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. It is clear. Remember, drivers, make your passes clean. Out front early on, Garrett Laster on top. Kevin Cornwell in the 2, Kyle Mack in the 3. Laster right now working his way in front of the driver's stand. Cornwell in the 2. Looks like Kyle Mack in the 3. Weir in the 4. Watch it on the drop down. With 2 minutes in, 5 to go. 2 minutes in, 5 to go. It is Garrett Laster leading out. Kevin Cornwell in that 2 spot. Race number 7. 17.5 Expert A-main event. You will be up next. 17.5 Expert A-main event. You will be up next. Watch it in center. Watch in center. Center is clear. Watch on the back double. Watch on the back double. Back double is clear. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. So Garrett Laster going to be leading us out. Cornwell in the 2. Kyle Mack in the 3. Looks like Burt in the 4. Weir in the 5. Chenard, Anderson, Harrell, Henry, Lake. 2:45 in, 4:15 to go. 2:45 in, 4:15 to go. Laster getting it wrong in the center. Cornwell gonna start giving chase. Garrett Laster leading out. Kyle Mack in that 2 spot. Dave Burton the 3. Cornwell in the 4. Laster now. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. It is clear. Thank you. Thank you. Willie! And I can say that because that was my kid. Garrett Laster leading out. Kyle Mack in that 2. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Top of the hill is clear. Thank you, Riley. Laster leading out. Through the back triple section he goes. Kyle Mack entering into that back triple. Here comes Dave Burt now. Burt working up on the back door of Kyle Mack. That'll be 3rd right in front of you, Colin. Please hold your line. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple with 4 minutes in. 3 to go. Laster put it upside down. Keller trying to find a way to get to him. Now Kyle Mack going to be in the top spot. Burt in the 2. Laster in the 3. Cornwell in the 4. Billowis in the 5. And resume, Colin. Watch come on the front straightaway. Watch come on the front straightaway. Lastra putting it upside down. Has to get marshaled out. That's going to drop him down a spot. .445 in. 2:15 to go. Thank you, Mr. Buse. With 5 minutes in, 2 to go. 5 minutes in, 2 to go. You're watching race. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Watch off the end of the straightaway. It is clear. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Now Laster going to be in a battle with Anderson and Chenard. It's going to be Kyle Mack on top. Burton the 2. Cornwell, Billowis, Weir, Anderson, Laster, Chenard, Henry, Harrell, Lake. Watch off the end straightaway. It is clear. Henry put it upside down. That'll be leader working with you there. Kyle Mack put it upside 2 wheels with 1:20 to go. 1:20 to go. Anderson put it upside down. No harm, no foul. Race number 7. 17.5 Expert A-main event coming up at you next. That'll be second leader, John. Please hold your line.
1 minute left.
Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. Back triple is clear. Kyle Mack leading out. Dave Burton the 2 with under 40 to go. Drivers under 40 to go. Race number 7. 17.5 Expert A-main event coming up at you next. Under 20, drivers under 20. Kyle Mack on top. Dave Bird in that 2 spot. Billowis in the 3. Cornwell in the 4. Weir, Lastra, Anderson, Henry. With less than 10, drivers less than 10. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Back triple is clear. That is time. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Paul Weir in the top 4. You are done. Cornwell, you are done. Chenard, Harrell, you are all done. Waiting on everyone else. Anderson, Lake, Kyle Mack, you are done. Henry, you are done. Waiting on Burt, Billowis, and Lastra.
Eric Lastra done. Jacinth Dialawas done.
And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Taking the win, Kyle Mack. Justin Billowis in the 2. Dave Burton the 3. Race number 7. 17.5 Expert A-main event coming up at you next. Probably.
Gluten-free. Kyler Cornwell.
All right, drivers from race number 6. I need you guys on the track, please. Drivers from race 6, I need you guys on the track. Marshalls, we need to get those blowers going, please. Marshalls, let's get those blowers going, please. All right, blowers down, blowers down. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Let's go and roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Qualifying in the 8 spot, Carlos Lopez in the 7, John Doe in the 6, Alex Craig in the 5, Brian Day in the 4,
1 minute to the start of the
Diego
race.
Betker in the 3, Aaron Brown in the 2, Kyler Cornwell, and on the pole will be Willie Smith. And no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Marshals to your spots, marshals to your spots.
45 seconds to the start of the race. .30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's get our cars lined up. Cars lined up, please. All right. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going
15
at the
seconds to the start of the race.
Of the tone. And we are locked and loaded with our 17.5 Expert A-main event. Smith leading us out. Cornwell in the 2. Brown in the 3. Bettenker, Day, Craig. Seven-minute A-main event. Off and running. Willie Smith leading us out. Cornwell in the 2. Brown and Bettenker going at it. Day put it upside down. That's going to put Craig into the top 4. Watch in the straightaway. Watch the end of straightaway. End of straightaway is clear. Marshall out front, please. And Bettenker. Marshall out front. Rich. Thank you, Paul. Watching the back double. Watching the back double. Back double is clear. Rough bit of luck for Brown. He and Bettenker get into one another, and he drops like the gross national deficit. 1:15 in, 5:40 to go. 1:15 in, 5:40 to go. Race number 8. Two-wheel drive modified. A-main event coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod A coming up at you next. Kyle Cornwell on top. Willie Smith in the 2. Now Smith back up on top. Smith into the 2. Bettenker in the 3. First, second, and third off the end of straightaway. Craig in the 4. Bettenker denied on the back double. Thank you, Colin. It's going to be Smith, Cornwell. Now Cornwell, watch back triple, watch back triple. Cornwell leading out. Smith in the 2, Craig in the 3. Bettenker in the 4. Lopez, Brown, Day, Doe. A deer, a female deer. Kyle Cornwell leading out. Willie Smith in that 2. Craig in the 3, Bettenker in the 4. Race number 8, two-wheel drive, modified, going to be coming up at you next. We'll have Paul Weir on deck for the final 2 races of the day. We got our 2-wheel mod and our 13.5 4-wheel division all together. Watch back triple, it is clear. Watching the back double, back double is clear. Thank you, Paul. Kyle Cornwell leading out. Smith in the 2. Oh! Carlos ejects the right front arm. Now I can stop hand counting. Back up front, going to be Kyle Cornwell. Watch front straightaway, outside on the front straightaway. It is clear. So back out front is going to be Kyle Cornwell. Willie Smith in that 2. Cornwell off the end of the straightaway. Smith off the end of the straightaway. In that 3 spot, going to be Alex Craig. Diego Bettenker in the 4. Brown now finding his way up into the top 5. Cornwell leading out. Double, triple action. Smith, double, triple action. Craig working his way sort of into that section. He's got Diego Bettenker now knocking on the back door. Bettenker now into the top 3 with 4:15 in, 2:45 to go. We will have some open practice after race number 9. Now Craig back into the 3. Bettenker in the 4. Brown knocking on the back door. Bettenker for the top 4. Kyle Cornwell going up the hill, down the hill. Willie up the hill, down the hill. Gap was 3.2 last time by. This time by, it's going to be 2.1. So Smith shaving the laps down. 5 in, 2 to go. 5 in, 2 to go. Craig in the 3. Bettenker in the 4. Brown in the 5. Willie put it upside down. That's going to give Kyler a little bit of breathing room. With 5:15 in, 1:45 to go. 5:15 in, 1:45 to go. Race number 8. Two-wheel drive modified coming up at you next. 2-wheel mod coming up at you next. Kyler Cornwell on top. Willie Smith in that 2 spot. Alex Craig in the 3. With 1:30 to go, drivers, 1:30 to go. Kyle Cornwell on top, working his way bottom of the hill through the roller. Single action. Willie in the 2. Craig in the 3. Bettenker in the 4. Aaron Brown giving it all he's got, trying to find his way up into the top 4. Race number 8. 2-wheel mod coming up at you next. 2-wheel mod coming up at you next. Watch back triple. Thank you, Colin. It is appreciated. With less than a minute to go, drivers, less than a minute to go. Brown putting on the afterburners. Bettenker shutting the door. Not making it easy on him. Bettenker and Brown off the end of the straightaway. That is 4th and 5th. Then Day and Doe going at it for 6th and 7th. 6:30 in, 30 seconds left to go. Race number 8. Two-wheel mod coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod coming up at you next. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10, less than 10. Watching center section, watching center section. Smith gets by for another. Starting to wind it down. Craig gets by, and that is time. Finish lap, you are on.
Done at done.
Brian Day, you are done. Got you at the line. Everyone else will be done when you
Tyler
cross
Cornwell
our
done.
finish line.
John
Kyler
Doe
taking the win. You are done. John Doe,
Downtown
you
Brown
are done. Aaron Brown, you are done.
Gluten-free done.
Willie Smith, you are done. Waiting on Craig and Bettenker.
Penguin done.
And that is
Diego
the race.
Baker
I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 8, two-wheel drive modified. I'll need you guys on the track. And all of my stock drivers, I'll need you guys back on the track to corner marshal, please. I thought you were second.
Transponder 6258229.
Oh, I'm third? Okay.
All right, guys, we're finishing up the program. Let's make sure we have enough marshals everywhere, please.
The race is
All right,
completed.
marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. And if I could get 1 or 2 volunteers, I'd appreciate it. 1 or 2 volunteers.
Hey, Rich, you don't go too far, man. What the heck? We need marshals. Did I guilt you enough? All right, marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. We need 1 at 6, please. 1 at 6. Thank you, Richie. I need 1 volunteer marshal in the corner over there. It's a very easy corner to marshal. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, sorry. You going to 6? All right, guys. All right, this is your, let's get them checked in. This is your two-wheel drive, A-main, modified A-main event.
Student driver.
Got Aaron
Kevin
Brown in the 1,
Anderson.
Spear in that 2, and Lake in the 3. Gatton, Locke, and Mara Anderson, that's your running order. Just waiting on Randy to get across the line, and then no more laps. Finish the lap you're on, I guess. Finish the lap you're on. If
Randy
you
Locke.
want. Mara's parked his pink car there, so be careful coming around the sweeper.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys. All right, marshals, you know the rules, or you know the gig. The gig. All right.
45
Keep your
seconds
head
to the
on a
start of the race.
swivel for Spear. And, all right, marshals ready, drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. All right, Brown's leading us out. Spear behind him, Lake behind him, Gatton behind him, locking in that 4. They head up the horseshoe. Watch after the triple, that's Les and Mara getting it wrong. Brown, Spear, Lake. Oh, Gatton going wild. Traction rolling, traction is up. Brown still leading as they head over the triple. Spear into 2, Lake into 3, coming down the horseshoe. Into that double, rolling onto the straight. Everybody's pretty much spread out. Oh, that's Lake getting it wrong. He's got enough to make it. Oh, he pulled it. Randy tried to go by him in the air, missed the landing, a little too far to the left there. Brown still in that 1, Spear in the 2. Lake still hanging in there even with that mistake at 3. Locking, Gatton. All right, 7-minute main here, guys, plenty of time. Brown in the 1, Spear in the 2, Lake in the 3. Here comes Lockin and Gatton. Gatton looking, trying to get around him any way he can as they head into the Willie double. Gatton does a jump on the inside. Lockin taps him in the rear. Brown's pulling away. I didn't see what happened to Spear. Brown's getting another Zipco. Lake right behind Spear. Lockin, Gatton, Mara. Top 3 drivers, Brown, Spear, Lake. Locke and Gatton, your biggest race between Spear and Lake as they head onto the straight. Still got 5 minutes, drivers, plenty of time. Gatton and Locke and going at it again over that triple. No bobbles this time as they head down the horseshoe, down the middle. Gatton gets around him. That's Lake, or Spear getting it wrong in the triple again, or the wheelie double, as he and Lake head down that horseshoe into that other double. Brown way out front. He's got about a 5-second lead on Spear. Brown over the triple as he heads up the horseshoe, down the horseshoe, into the double, onto the straight. He's on rails. Spear and Lake, that's your closest race. Those two guys coming down the straight right now as they head into the sweeper. Going over the little roller into the wheelie double. Les, that's 2 and 3 coming up on you. Thank you. Watch after the sweeper. I can't tell who that is. That's Locke and getting it wrong on the sweeper. Mara wrong with the pink body. Brown across the start line. He's in first. Spear in that 2. Lake in the 3. Battling back and forth, those two. First time that's ever happened. They head across the straight, up at the horseshoe. That's where your big race is right now between those two. Mara and Locken, though, have one going 5 and 6 as they head into that back triple, going up the horseshoe. Spear and Lake trying to get around each other. That's going to let Aaron Brown get way ahead as he heads onto the straight. He's probably 4 seconds ahead. Nice clean lines by everybody, except for that one. Yeah, except for Brown hitting the pipe right there. As he heads down the horseshoe into that back double, onto the straight. Oh no, Lake gets it wrong. That's going to put, or excuse me, Spear gets it wrong. That's going to put Lake in the 2. Spear falls to the 3. Gatton not close enough to catch him. 3 minutes, drivers, 3 minutes. Lots of time, lots of time. Mara down the straight. Brown down the straight. Mara, you're going to have the leader coming up on you here shortly. Lake doing everything he can, about 2 centimeters from that pipe, trying to catch Brown. Brown's going up the horseshoe. He's in the triple. He's got about half a lap on him. Oh, no. Oh, man. Lake gets it wrong going on to the straight. That's going to put Spear back in front. Brown's coming down the chute into the small roller double there and onto the straight. Brown, Spear, Lake, Gatton, those are your top 4 drivers. Spear, Lake, Gatton, all within 1 second of each other. Aaron Brown headed down that straight. He's in the 1. Spear coming down the horseshoe. Lake right behind him. Brown into that triple. Spear and Lake headed into the triple. They're not making up any time. I think that's Lake getting it wrong. It is. That's going to give him Spear a little bit of breathing room. So your race, Brown, Spear, Lake. Gatton moving into that 3 since that bobble by Lake. That puts Lake in the 4. Brown, Spear, Gatton. 1 minute left, drivers. 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
Brown is on cruise control. Let's see if he can hold on. Mara getting it wrong in the sweeper. That's going to slow Spear up a little bit, but he held on to that 2 spot. Gatton's about 2 seconds behind Spear. Not sure if he's going to have enough time to catch him. Brown across the start line into the wheelie double. Headed into the triple. Let's see a sick whip. Whee! Nope, no good whip there. As he heads up the horseshoe. Mod life, baby, mod life. 20 seconds, drivers, 20 seconds. Brown, Spear, Gatton, Lake, that's your running order. Brown 1, Spear 2, Gatton in the 3, Richard in the 4. Les gets it wrong. Spear gets it wrong. That Gatton's not close enough to capitalize, though. Once you come across the line, that is it, drivers. Looks like Aaron's going to hold on to this one convincingly. Spear, you're done. Gatton's done.
Driver done. Lane Anderson done. Randy Locken
Mara, Locken, waiting on Lake and Brown. Lake and Brown.
done. Tipmaster Flex done.
And Brown, that is a race.
Downtown Brown done.
All right, marshals, please blow your areas, blow your areas. Up next, your four-wheel drive expert and sportsman thrown in there a little bit.
Transponder 348494.
All right, blowers down, guys. Blowers down. Marshals, to your areas, please. Marshals, to your areas. Thank you to the volunteers on that last one. Richie, thank you.
Transponder 348494.
I need one at 6. I need 2 in the center. This is the last race, guys. This is the last race.
Transponder 898183. Transponder 607961.
It's the last race, guys. Help me out. Somebody on the
96030.
6, please. Somebody on the next to Juan over here.
8306. Transponder 4752.
Thank you. Yeah, can you go to 6?
Transponder 2142050348494. Transponder 60793794.
All right, guys. Let's hold on a sec. We need to get one. I need one more marshal, guys. One more marshal. We need it on 6 down
I need a volunteer marshal on the track. I need one volunteer marshal.
Done.
If I need to call out a name, I'm going to start calling out names.
Willie,
I see
Colin,
lots
Garrett,
of people
John.
in the pits.
It's the
I
last
need a
race of the night.
volunteer marshal.
Diego. Go to 6, please.
Wheeler on the pole.
Leia,
Farnham
right here.
in the 2. Sarkeesian in the 3. Scott on the 5. Lake on the 6. Doe on the 7. Wickman on the 8. Craig on the 9.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Marshals ready. Drivers ready at the sound of the tone. Nice, easy, 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 easy. All right, everybody, single file through there. Up, watch in the center, watching the wheelie double. Watch on the straight or triple. Get over there. That is Spear getting it wrong into the triple. What a disaster. Lake, Doe, Craig. Those are your top 3 right now. Lake's headed after the horseshoe, going on to the straight. Boomer's technically in the second, but you're all running your different class here. So you got Lake in the 1, John Doe in the 2, Boomer and Farnham 1 and 2 in the independent. Lake, Doe, Craig, Doe and Craig, that's where your race is. Spear catching up to them. Craig getting it wrong in front of the triple. Spear right there to close the gap. Richard, Alex, John, Scott, those are your top 4. Boomer and Todd going back and forth on the independent side. Oh, that's John Doe getting it wrong. Spears makes An amazing correction in the air. Manages to save it. That's going to put him in the 2. Alex in the 3. Richard Lake in the 1. He's really gapped him, though. He's half a lap ahead right now. Craig still holding on to that 2. Spear in the 3. John Doe in the 4. Or they're backwards. Okay, Spear in the 3, Doe in the 4. Cody in that 5, Boomer in the 1, Todd in the 2. Those two are going back and forth in the independent class. Richard's got El Diablo tamed as he wrecks over the triple. Guess not. Heading into that horseshoe, down the middle, into that little double, onto the straight. Whew, triple is collecting everybody. Spear and Craig, that's where your race is right now as they head down the center of the track, onto the straight. Spear managing to catch up, getting that 2 spot after that early wreck. Spear starting to break away a little bit from Craig. Richard getting it wrong at the wheelie double. Goes big, holds on to it. He's going up into the horseshoe. He's way out front. He's ahead by about 6 seconds on Spear. Craig's about 4 behind Spear. As Lake heads down the straight into the sweeper. He's coming up on Witchman. That's going to be your leader coming up on you, Cody. Thank you. Lake, Spear, Alex, those are your top 3 guys. John, you're in the 4. Cody in the 5. Lake 18.2, his fastest lap. Spear 17.8. You got 2 minutes left, drivers. 2 minutes. Spear down the middle onto the straight. Spear's catching up. Oh gosh, nice pass by Spear around Doe. That's going to put him right behind Lake. These 2 guys know how to race each other as they head over the triple. Lake up into the horseshoe. Spear up into the horseshoe. Boomer, that's your second place driver coming up on you. Thank you. As they head down the straight. See if Lake or Spear can catch Lake. Lake's doing everything he can. 18-1 that last time around. 18-2 for Spear. They head up the horseshoe into the double. Onto the straight. Lake, Spear, Craig, those are your top 3. Oh, Spear gets it wrong on the wheelie double as he heads into the triple. Costing him precious seconds. Lake onto the straight, Spear onto the straight, coming around the sweeper. That's where your race is right now. 1 and 2. Got a minute left, you guys, minute left. Boomer's in that 1, Todd's in that 2. Lake down the straight, Spear down the straight. Gap is 1.4. They head over the triple, up to the horseshoe, down the straight, down the middle horseshoe area, onto the straight. Looks like Spear's closing it. Gap is only 0.7 seconds between Spear and Lake. They head into the triple. Heads up, driver. It's your 1 and 2 there. Lake and Spear. Oh, Spear gets it wrong going onto the straight. He's got 16 seconds to try and cut that gap, which just increased to 3 seconds. Lake's going to hold on if he does a clean lap. Oh, Craig gets it wrong. Craig was right there on Spear. It's probably how it's going to end. That is time, drivers.
Zipmaster Flex done.
Richard, caught you at the line. You win. Spear, you are done.
Scott's VRRRRRR done.
Alex, you're in 3rd. You are done.
Penguin done.
John.
Will Sarkisian done.
Will,
Todd
you are done. Farnham,
Doe
you
done.
are done.
Cody
Boomer,
done.
you win that race.
Boomer done.
Todd, you're in the 2. Will, you're in the 3. And that is a race.
The race is
All right, drivers.
I don't think we need to blow anymore, guys. That was the last race. But
That is our last race. So time now is 5:20. We're going to have 20 minutes of track time. 20 minutes left of track time. So at 5:45, I will shut the track down. 5:45, track will be closed. 5:45, track will be closed. Again, we're going to be on a control time, 5-minute sessions, 5-minute sessions.
Scott's BRRRRR practice has started.